What is going on, guys? AE Barrage, back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about DLC melee weapons in Black Ops 3. Today we're going to be talking about my least favorite, all the way through favorite melee weapons in Black Ops 3, so let's get into it. I'm going to start off with my least favorite, the Ace of Spades. And just so this video isn't too long, I'm just going to give a brief summary of each weapon, just so it doesn't get too lengthy and boring for you guys. But this is my least favorite weapon. I just think it's super boring for the game. On to my next least favorite weapon, the Skull Splitter. I just don't think it looks like it fits in a Black Ops 3 or a Call of Duty, even though Call of Duty really just went away from the roots, even though we're coming back with World War II next year. But I just feel like it belongs in like Halo or Destiny. I don't know, I just don't prefer this weapon. Coming in at my third least favorite melee weapon, the Raven's Eye. Now, I like the design of this, but I probably like it mostly because it's almost a carbon copy of the Nightbreaker, and I just don't think that's very creative. I think they could have done better with this one. I just don't prefer this weapon either. My next least favorite weapon is the Lefty. Now, a lot of people like this one just because of how goofy it is, but I don't like it at all. It was my last one that I unlocked. I just don't like the look of it. I think camos look pretty cool on it, but it's just a little too goofy for me. I just don't like running around with it. I think it looks stupid. Next is my Buzz Cut. I don't really have a reason why I don't like this weapon. I just don't like it, and I can't really tell you why, but I just don't like it at all. My next weapon is the Iron Gem. I like the way that it hits. I think that's probably the best one, because I just feel like it's quicker, but I just don't like the way it is. I feel like no camos look good on it. It's not too bad. I'll use it. I just don't like it more than some other weapons in the game. Next is the Prize Fighters. If this was a supply drop based weapon, I would like them more, but it's just the fact that everyone has them and everyone can run around with them that it really just drives down the appeal of them to me, and I just don't like these. It's just too common for everyone to have these, and I just don't like that. Next is the Enforcer. Now, I gotta hand it to Treyarch on this one. This was probably their most creative idea that they've had for melee weapons, and I do like this one, but it just doesn't fall into my top 10. It's not really up there on the ranks for me, but it is pretty creative, and I like that. I wish they would do more like this, just make them more of a realist. Next is the Brass Knuckles. I actually really like these ones. I don't know. There's just something about them that doesn't really appeal to me that much, though, for some reason. Even though I do like the way they look, I just don't use them. I never use them. I don't think I have any camos for them, and that's why they fall not in the top 10. Next is the Carver. I don't know. This it's realistic, but it's not my type. I just can't put my finger on why I don't really like this one a whole lot. I do like it, but next is the Bushwhacker. The only reason I have this so high on my list is because of how retarded people look when they run around with these in game, and it just makes me laugh, so I just had to put it up on the list higher. I don't really like the way it actually stabs, or whatever you would like to call it. Next up is the Slash and Burn. This one's actually decent. I don't mind it. It's the type like Firefighter's Axe. I just like the way you can put paint jobs on basically the whole thing on this one. You can for most melee weapons, but especially this one looks really nice. I'm sure you guys have seen like Ink Slasher. He does top 10 paint jobs, or at least he used to. And you would get a lot of these on there, and they would just look really nice. So I do like this weapon just for the paint job. And the way it stabs is cool too. I like that. Next is the Fury Song. I just picked this because of how cool it looks. I think it just looks sweet with that blue ring, as you can see by the handle there. I just think it looks sweet with any camo. The way it stabs is cool. It's just, FaZe Jev would like this one as well. It's just sweet. Next is the Wrench. I picked this one just because of the way it looks, just like the Fury Song. As you can see, it kind of has like a teeth look, and I've done a couple of cool paint jobs with that. I've deleted them, but at the time I thought they were cool, I guess. But I just like the way this one looks. It also stabs pretty quickly. I feel like almost quicker than the normal knife, which is probably not good for the game, but I don't know, I really like the Wrench. Next is the Malice. This one is just insane looking. I love this one. The purple ball up there, it's moving. Oh man, this knife looks good with almost any camo, especially gold, but just how creative this one is with the snake running down the blade there, as you can see, it wrapping around the handle. I just love this melee weapon. It just looks so clean to me. Next is the Nightbreaker. I wanted this weapon for so long, and when I finally got it, I was so hyped. I just love the way it looks. You can make so many good paint jobs on it. I just love the purple look on there, the engraved wood, all of the strings. It really just looks super creative and like handmade almost. You would think that with how much in the future Black Ops 3 is, you wouldn't have to have handmade weapons, but hey, it looks pretty sweet in my opinion. Next is the Path of Sorrows. I just love the way this one looks. It's like a cleaner Fury song. It's just a sweet, just clean katana. And I love the way it looks. It just looks so nice. I know I've been saying that a lot for like a lot of the top 10 ones, but they really do look super clean. Heading into the top 3, we have the nunchucks. These ones, they just look super nice to me. I like the way they look. They look good with any camo really, but these are one of the more goofy ones, I guess you could say, that I like. You wouldn't really want to use these. These aren't ideal, but hey, they look really nice. In the 2 spot, the MVP. Now, I really just picked this one because it holds a soft spot in my heart. It was my first DLC weapon I got, and I just grinded it until I got like all the camos for it. I really like the way this one looks. It looks super nice, but you know, baseball bat, I play baseball, love baseball, so had to put this one high on the list. I'm sure by now you figured out what my number 1 is. The butterfly knife. I love the butterfly knife just because it reminds me of CS. I love CS. This one just looks so clean in game when you flip it. Any camo looks nice. This is good for trick shotting. It's really good for anything. This one is just insane to me. I love this knife. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be filming another video today. It's going to be quad feed with every gun. I'm going to start with the SMGs. So I'll start with the Kuda or the VMP today. If I get the quad feeds quick, then I'll switch to another gun in one episode, but be on the lookout for that, guys. Peace.